Hey guys, we're back with another video. So I have a few things to ask you today, mainly because I don't know if you want it. But today I want to answer your question. If you want me to do what if Naruto had the Vertigon Part 2, or do what if Naruto had a new what if Asta. So please comment down below. I might just even post it so everyone can see. If they didn't watch the video, they would just see the post. So yeah. So yeah, and I have nothing to say really, and just getting to this video. We left off at we left we left off at Naruto going into the forest of death. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura entered the forest of death. It's been 5 minutes from they left the point. From they left from the proctor's day. Since they left. On their corner, they found a rain ninja. Naruto took him out easily and apprehended him and took his scroll, which was the scroll that they needed. But not too long after that, a girl with black hair, with very pale skin, oddly pale skin actually, with a long tongue and black eyes came in front of them, and this is where the Orochimaru and Sasuke fight happened. But instead, this time of Naruto just being apprehended, he killed the snake very earlier and started to fight Orochimaru, because they had figured out Orochimaru already, because Sasuke had burned off his skin. Now, when Orochimaru saw the sword on Naruto's back, he was interested because he knew what that was. That was a sword of longevity, the sword of the Uzumaki clan. When he tried to take it from Naruto, the sword burnt. A chain exploded from the sword and wrapped around his hand and completely singed his arm. It was to the point where he almost had to cut it off. But he regurgitated himself and he was back as new. So Naruto then apprehended to use wood style, because that's what he thinks is the only way to kill this person. He tried shooting wood pillars and wooden bullets at Orochimaru, but it didn't work. Orochimaru apprehended Sasuke and bit him, but he didn't have the time to bite Naruto, although he really wanted to. Naruto then went to the Preliminaries, where he fought Kiba. Now, the funny thing with Kiba is that Kiba would still think Naruto would be weak, so he would underestimate Naruto. He would go on to say that how Naruto doesn't deserve how the girls look at him, how Hinata, Hinabi, and Ino look at him, and you could hear Hinata, Hinabi, and Ino shouting from the stands to shut up Yubaka. But Kiba went on in saying that he was a worthless nobody. It might appear that you come from a clan, but you're still a worthless no one. You are not strong, you don't have the clan's Keke Genkai. And on that thought, Naruto then sported 15 of his Uzumaki chakra chains and told Kiba to keep speaking like that, and you're going to get all 15 of these stuck to your chest. Kiba was a little scared at this point, because those was one of the Keke Genkais of the 3 founding clans. He knew that his clan wasn't nowhere near to the 3 founding clans of Konoha, but he still believed that Naruto was a big dope. Naruto then decided to retract them and completely embarrass Kiba. Naruto took out his katana, his sword of longevity. He then channeled chakra to it. Then purple light became cackling around the sword. Naruto faded out to sight. Next thing you saw, his leg was implanted into Kiba's stomach. Naruto flipped, also hitting Kiba on the chin on the way there. He then stuck his sword in the ground and said, "Uzumaki dance." Lightning whip. Naruto then took the sword of the ground, and a whip made of purple lightning surrounded the sword and attached to Kiba, ultimately shocking him till he was knocked up. All the fights happened to canon, so like the fights where Tayuya and all of them would get fighting, it would go the same basically. Tayuya would fight Grass Ninja, Kami would fight Grass Ninja, and Hinabi would face a grass ninja. Let's say no, I'm not like he got grass. So Hinata still fought with Neji, but Hinata did way better, and Neji was kind of angry that Hinata did way better. But all in all, everything happened to Canon. Naruto was still mad for the fact though. But then we're going to the 5 month, the 1 month train. But this is where we're gonna skip projective. We can see Tsunade marching to the village, going to the Kage's office, and going to the Kage's office. When reaching to the Kage office, she busts in, and the Hokage explained what happened, he explained about Naruto. She calmed down, and then she went to see her grandbaby, Naruto Uzumaki Senju. When she got there, she explained to Naruto who she was, and Naruto embraced her. He was crying because he thought he had no more family in his life. He was all alone. This was a touching moment for him, a moment where he knew he had family. Naruto then left. Naruto then stayed with Tsunade a little bit for them talking. Naruto then brought up what the training exams, but then he asked Tsunade to train his friends. Tsunade said yes and asked Naruto who he was training. He said the people you were training. One of them is Haku Yuki. She's from the Yuki clan and she can use Ice Release. Hinata Hyuga. She's from the Hyuga clan and she can use the Byakugan. Ino Yamanaka. She's from the Yamanaka clan that can use Machanto Jutsu. Tsunade then realized a lot of comparison with all the names clans that he listed. The Yuki clan could freeze wounds and instead stop blood from flowing and stop diseases from spreading. Byakugan could see inside the person's body and estimate the ill or trajectory of a weapon in someone's body. And then the Yamanaka clan, it can get information from the person, the patient, if the patient didn't want to tell them what they had. She then agreed, and then Naruto told her that Jiraiya would be teaching him Karin, Tayuya, Hinabi. Yeah, he was training him, Tayuya, Karin, and Hinabi. Now let me just broach you what they will be learning. They will be learning like summoning jutsu. Hinabi will learning some fire jutsu. Tayuya will learn some fire jutsu. So as Karin, but Naruto will learn how to master all his five nature releases and some more wood style and stuff like that. Haku, Hinata, Ino, would be learning on some medical jutsu and how to increase their strength. Now we go on to the preliminaries. Naruto still fights Neji, but in this case, Naruto completely body rocks Neji without even trying. Actually, he made it seem like he didn't even break his sweat, which he didn't. He then went on to talk no jutsu Neji, explaining his whole life, which was also shocked Gaara, because Naruto was just like him. But he was still getting a message to Neji, and Neji would become the person that we knew in canon. Now the Konoha crush. Naruto and the rest of the Konoha. So Gaara will still fight Sasuke, right? And the same events will start to happen, and Naruto will still chase Sasuke to go to the fight. Well, this time Naruto wouldn't summon Yamabuta. He would try to apprehend Shukaku with his wood release. like his predecessor did before. So now to be able to use the heavenly enlightenment jutsu to wake up Gaara, then he would he would he would talk no jutsu Gaara, and Gaara would become the person that we knew in canon. All thanks to our boy Naruto. After a while, so the third Hokage would still die. Everything will start. Now it's time to skip 4 weeks after the Konoha rush. Naruto is in a shop, trying to build up courage for what he's planning to do. But suddenly an Anbu comes and tells Naruto that the Hokage would like him. Naruto would appear in the Hokage's room, where most of the Konoha 12 would be, or 11. People like Shikamaru, Sasuke, Ino, Hinata, Hinabi, Shino. That'll be it. Would be there. So now they would then say that you all did professionally well in the shooting exams, even protecting the village from the invaders. Everybody would understand, and then Tsunade would take out tuning flat jackets for the rest of them. Everyone would put them on under their protective outfits. Then Naruto would realize that he didn't get them. So Tsunade would tell Naruto that he deserved more than a tuning vest. He took out a Biju all by himself. Sasuke would clench his fist at that and get kind of angry because Naruto was getting praise. Well, he deserved the praise, but he wanted it. Tsunade then pulled out a oddly longer and flatter dark green flowing jacket, Jonin jacket. Now let me explain. You see the jackets that Kakashi has, it has padding in it, like a lot of padding. Naruto one doesn't have that. And Naruto has a red armband with the kanji for special Jonin. There was one kanji for Jonin, and then there was another kanji for special. Naruto would take these up, but Hinata and them would already left when Naruto got his vest. Naruto would put on the armband under. He would take off his jacket. He would put on the Jonin dark green flat jacket and put on the armband. Naruto would then put his hand in his pocket and grab a rubber band that he had in his pants. He would then pull some of his hair back and he would put it in a ponytail. Most of his hair would be in a ponytail, but 2 bangs would frame the side of his face. Naruto would shake his head and then look at Tsunade. He would ask Tsunade for some advice. He would ask Tsunade if he was gonna do something, he should go all the way or just stop in between. Tsunade crouched to Naruto's level and told him that if you never second guess yourself, you're lucky. Very lucky, in fact. So Naruto, don't ever do that again. And she kissed Naruto on her forehead. I said, "My little Naruto." Naruto smiled and blushed at this and then left. If only Tsunade knew what he was going to do. Then Naruto sent out a crow, and the crow went to Haku, Tayuya, Karin, Hinata, Hinabi, Ino, and Yujito. Now let me explain. Naruto had met Yurito a few years ago. Yurito had knew that Naruto was a Jinchuriki, the ninth Jinchuriki, or the Kyuubi Jinchuriki. They had bonded a friendship and a marriage proposal between the leaf and the cloud was made. So it would be a marriage between Naruto and Yurito. Alright. So you would call them, and they would all be on the top of the Hokage's mountain. They would then see in the long distance Naruto coming up in his new outfit and his new hairstyle. When seeing Naruto, all of them would blush because Naruto looked a little cute today, like, if you know what I mean. Naruto would then make 6 shadow clones, and he would give the 6 shadow clones these little black boxes. Naruto would go in front of each one. He would then start talking. Karin, Tayuya, Haku, Hinabi, Ino, Yujito. I've known you for a very long time. Haku, Karin, and Tayuya, I have not known you for that long, but you treated me better than most people have in years. In 5 years, to be in fact, are Pacific. Naruto would then say, I love you, and I love you all. And they would proceed to blush at this and said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you all. Each clone of Naruto would get down on one knee. They would then pull out the black box and they would open it and they would say, will you marry me, Hinata, Karin, Tayuya, Yujito, Ino, Hinabi. All the girls would be shocked. They would be blushing. They would be so happy at the point that they couldn't say anything. Until everyone mustered their courage and said, hey, yes, Naruto. They would all grab all Naruto clones and each one would kiss the Pacific one and kiss them on the lips. Naruto would also be happy too and he would kiss them right back. Now we time skip a few days after that. Naruto, all of them are moving into Naruto's house, Yurito included, mainly because she is Yujito. It's her raised marriage, so she has to stay at she's staying at the Leaf Village. So, but she still wears her cloud outfit, and stuff. But she lives with Naruto. So the Sound Force still attack, and everything from there goes to Ken. Now I'm just gonna skip to the final battle because that's what most people came here for, if I'm particularly right. So Naruto isn't standing in front of Sasuke. Sasuke still believes that he can embody Naruto, but Naruto has something else for him. Naruto then jumped off, and Sasuke jumped off the statues of Madara and Hashirama respectively. Naruto unsheathed his sword, Sasuke unsheathed the kunai, and they both plummeted toward each other. Naruto always had the advantage with Sasuke not being in any form, just being in his base. Sasuke would hit it up to stage 1 of Curse Mark. Naruto would still be going toe to toe with him. He would then hit it up for stage 2. Naruto would go into his Ninetales Cloak 1 and start to match Sasuke's power. Naruto would backflip and do some more hand signs and let go a fireball jutsu towards Sasuke. Sasuke would dodge and throw some shuriken at Naruto. Naruto would dodge these easily and do a wood dragon towards Sasuke. Sasuke didn't know what to do, but he just flipped out of the way and started to flip repeatedly. He then shot a fireball at Naruto. Naruto then dodged immediately and they then went back and forth. Naruto all ended up becoming the victor and defeating Sasuke. Naruto then brought back Sasuke to the village. But that's what I'm gonna do on this video, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a 20-minute video. It's pretty short. But I want to finish off some series. No, I'm not finish off series. I want to bring some series to Shippuden because I've not been doing that, and I just so that's be the what if for today. So answer if you want the Renegon today, if you want the Renegon, what if Naruto had the Renegon today, or you want a new Black Clover what if. So see you guys, bye, have a good day.